9/11/2025. These motherfucking perps. Their voice is skull. I'm gonna punch them in the throat. Monday, they zapped my energy so bad. I had to take 2 naps. And I heard a voice of the skull. Tuesday comes around. I didn't have to go nowhere. So I slept in a little bit. More weird, stupid dreams. I just told them to go fuck themselves. And then I got up. I had a nice day. Made myself some eggs. Because eggs are good for you, good protein and stuff. So I went to Dunkin' and I see Voodoo Smurf because he's fucking annoying. He's gotta be everywhere I am. That's how you look at a butterfly. Oh, fucking obsessed. That's all they are. They're obsessed with us. They'll do anything to make us not sleep. Or make us, like, take a nap when we don't want to take a nap. Wednesday, I had a doctor appointment. I fell asleep in the car on the way there because of the fucking gang stalking bastards. I'm so tired of them. Like, literally, physically tired of their shit. And then I hear voice of skull while I'm sitting there waiting in the office. My energy got drained because I was wide awake. All of a sudden, I was falling asleep, and I heard a man. Oh, I forgot what he said, but I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I was like, you son of a bitch. And then on the way home, I was like 2 or 3 blocks away from my house. And tell me why on one side of the street was all bus depots and car parking. And then the other side was all a whole big ass graveyard. And one lone perp standing in the middle with a camouflage jacket on. Nobody else was there but him. He was just standing there, just out of nowhere, standing there, just waiting. I'm like, I looked at him like, you fucking pathetic motherfucker. I looked at him like, you should be ashamed of yourself. He put his head down in shame, but I don't think he really was ashamed. You know, I get to Dunkin', I had my coffee, my lunch, I was starving. What the hell he did to my stomach that I was starving like that? He definitely hit it with something, because there's no way I should have been that hungry. And who fucking comes around? Voodoo Smurf on a bike. A red bike and a black bike. Red and black. Always with a hood, same fucking hood. It says Kodak on it. And I'm gonna take a picture. And a whole bunch of new perps came by. They walking by, they looking in. It was full of people, so they didn't do shit. That motherfucker. And today I didn't get to go to Dunkin' because they messed with my fucking stomach. It's 7:45 in the morning. I got up at 7:45, and then all of a sudden my stomach went nuts. Like, it felt like lead. And then I had my cleaner came over, she cleaned. And then I had to take a nap because I was fucking tired of their shit. I almost didn't go out. I had to go to the store today. I almost didn't go because I had my stomach did not want to stop. Thank God I stopped. I went to the store. I got what I had to get. I have some Gatorade now. I've been drinking all day Gatorade. And the person I was with got gang stalked. They don't know about that stuff. So they were on one line paying for something. And this lady was like right behind her, up her ass. I don't know what it was. She was like up her ass and then coughed. Because that's what perps do. They like to fucking cough. That's why I like to cough back at them. I do. I cough back at them. It's fun. I don't know if you all should do it too, but I did it. Last year, bronchitis, it was bad. So I was on my way to the doctor and I was waiting for car service. I start coughing. Just randomly coughing because bronchitis makes you cough every 5 seconds. And then a perp came by and he did the cough. Then I coughed on purpose. I made myself cough. And then he says something with an accent. So I'm like, what the fuck? So my camera in front of my house caught it. He said, shut up, whore. He called me a whore. Like, yeah, you kind of have to sleep around to be a whore. You just can't be just a whore. Maybe you're the whore. These perps are whores. Yes, they are. And their handlers, they're all a bunch of whores. They do bend it over. Bend it over like Beckham. That's what they do. How do you think they get all these fancy cars and brand new clothes and expensive jewelry that they wear? They flash that in front of us to make us feel bad. I don't feel bad because I could actually afford that stuff now. So if I want to buy something, I buy it. Biatch. So yeah, everybody got a Target bag yesterday too. All the new perps. I'm like, do you fucking know that I already know about this stuff? And they've been doing the one headlight bandit bullshit. They keep trying. Just making yourself look stupid. Because I honestly don't care. They see that I'm not really reacting. So I'll let them keep trying. I think that's funny. They're that threatened by me. Good. I got, what else happened? What was it? Fucking Saturday, I think it was. I want to say it was Saturday, but I don't really know. I don't remember. It's like everything's a blur right now. So I saw this kid walking around with bandages on his feet. He takes the bandage off right across the street from Duncan, and he's just looking at me. I was like, oh God, he's doing stuff in front of me. Before that, a man was going around taking pictures of the neighborhood. He stops across the street, directly across from me, points the camera my way. So I stuck my tongue out at him. I did it again on yesterday, Wednesday. I did it again to another perp. So the kid comes in and he's like, oh, do you have any Band-Aids? The kid supposedly crashed his moped into a wall. So the fact that these kids have mopeds and they're very expensive, that's all gang stalking. The handlers give them those mopeds for gang stalking. So I'm hearing his whole story. All of a sudden you see Voodoo Smurf, like not even a minute later, and he takes a dagger out. He flashes me a dagger. So it's like a cloak and dagger Freemasonic thing. So that's another thing to watch out for. TIs. I don't know when these videos are going to be posted, but I don't know where to even post them. It's very annoying because they took my channel down on YouTube. I don't know if it's because I didn't want to put a paid for advertisement, because that's the only thing I can think of. But they should have gave me a reason. They gave me no fucking reason. Like, oh, your channel won't be put back up, but you're not allowed to make any more channels. It's all gang stalking. Meanwhile, there's so much disgusting stuff on YouTube they're allowed to do and say. If you're telling truths, that's it. They don't want you telling truths. So, it happens. It happens to only TIs. Mostly me, though. I can't even tell you. But yeah. There's the sirens. All damn day since I've been home. Actually, since I sat here. I only got another hour before dinner. So I figured I'd come out here and just hang out. It's very nice out here. Even though I hear the stupid sirens. Of course, I saw a police car around where I was going. There's always police cars every fucking place I go. I'm not gonna record every little thing. Yeah, yesterday, at some point, there was a yellow golden finch bird and a warbler. They're so cute, the little warblers, these little chubby birds. I never saw the golden finch before. That was cool. It was in the fig tree, and it was so quick. Like, he jumped in the fig tree and then left. All the other birds keep eating all the figs. Now we have plenty. We had a very big abundance of figs this year. God is good. That's all him. He did all that. He planted a fig tree in the desert, right? And look how big this tree is. It's huge. This came down from a little tiny tree. I don't even know how long ago. Some of the branches died. So we cut them down. And after we cut them down, a little woodpecker came and was pecking at it. I never saw a woodpecker before. It was a baby one. And then within like months, the freaking tree just sprouted like that. And we even had the stupid lanternflies. It was startling. The birds' feathers look like stars on the sky at night, so they love the figs too. Can't eat them all. So I've been getting a lot of fake handicap perps too, because they want me to be handicapped. They're trying to tell me that they're gonna make me handicapped, I guess. I don't know. This older man came around Dunkin', stopped, and took a picture of me, so I stuck my tongue out at him too. And then he walked away laughing. I'm like, good for you. They always feel better about themselves when they take a picture of you. The fact that they put the picture up on an altar is, that's what they're doing that for. They want you to feel bad about yourself too. Like, they want you to be scared to go out. So that's one of the reasons to take a picture. Say, confirmation honk. And then other times they will put it on an altar. That the candle's a real skull and a blood candle with real blood in it. I've seen pictures, I was disgusted. And, there's all the weird shit that they do. It's like Santeria and stuff like that. Voodoo, Santeria, hoodoo, all this stuff. It's all the same. It's all witchcraft. Excuse me. Sorry, I dropped my phone. It's all the same. Like, I haven't had that in a while. Then I got that two days in a row. So, it's like, they're just desperate now. They're trying to get... They go back to the old, the beginning stages of what they did. Because, in the beginning stages, it gets to you, right? After a while. And then now that it doesn't really affect me too much, they're hoping by doing that, it'll happen again, the same way. Which, I guess it could work if I was weak. But that's why they, mess with my stomach, and they don't want me to leave the house. But I still left the house today anyway. So, sucks to be them. I will always leave the house. I don't care. Maybe this is time for me to rest. You know how God says I will give you a rest? Yeah, exactly. So I'm just warming up. If they mess with my fucking appointment tomorrow, I'm going to beat their asses in the spirit realm. I had a witch in my damn dream before I woke up. She had a takeout container, aluminum foiled type takeout container, all different sections with food filled. She had this little red blood cat, like a little figurine. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was mushing around what looked like pearls. And then she was with a spoon, like with a porcelain spoon. As she's sitting there stirring, she goes, "You frustrate the hell out of me." And she's sitting in an African accent. She had African clothes on, and the head wrap and the dress. I woke up going, good. I am so happy that I aggravate the fuck out of them. They have to keep trying to do all this witchcraft against me. Good. Keep up the dirty work, bitch. And since your stupid ass won't repent and give yourself to Christ, this is what you get. Now you're all frustrated, and you're gonna try harder to get to me. Good. I don't know what part of no weapon formed against me shall prosper in Jesus Christ's name do you not get. You perp witches will learn one day. I am always going to fight you. I am not going to stop. You can be pissed off at me for all you want. I don't care. Go fuck yourself. Like, shut the fuck up, perps. They drained my energy for like a minute while I was sitting outside at the front. And then all of a sudden I hear beep beep. I look up, they were just honking at me. There was nobody in the way of the car on the street. Nobody was in the street crossing. I'm like, really? You can't try to give me a heart attack? You really think that karma's not gonna get you? God is watching everything you do. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Because I could go psychopath on these perps if I wanted to. But then they get what they want, and I don't like that. I don't want them to have what they want. I need to win this time. I'm going to keep fighting them, I'm telling you. I remember watching this video from years ago. It was like almost a decade ago. This guy was getting gang stalked really bad. And he made videos on YouTube. All the tactics and everything. So I'm like, okay, this is good. That's how I studied them. I studied the tactics and everything. I forgot the name of the channel. The guy went batshit crazy. He thought his girlfriend was gang stalking him too. He went and got in his car and started to go to shoot up something. He had a voice of skull. So he went after somebody he thought was doing stuff. I mean, it was true because, voice of skull is sometimes, overpowers you. Doesn't overpower me anymore because I know what they're doing. And I see it. I literally see their faces. I know what clothes they wear. I see their face. I see the podcast microphone in front of them with their headphones on. That's what I saw during the week. It was a man, an older man. I don't know how old he was, but he had headphones on, a podcast microphone, narrating my life, which he has no fucking clue about. So I don't know what that was about, but I guess you want me to get pissed off. Oh well. Now they're like, oh, I'm going to bring in the big guns. You already did. You already did everything you could. That's why you keep going back to the old ways. Because the new ways ain't working. New to me, anyway. New stuff ain't working. Let's go back to the drawing board. How about you go step on a rock? Kick rocks, bitch. Sometimes I tell the perps off, not all the time. I gotta tell you too, when people stand behind you like that, like very closely behind, like up your ass, foreign or not foreign, they think they're not gonna get taken, they're next in line. Like, calm the fuck down. And then they cough like that. That's gangsta again. That's witchcraft. Witches will cough like that too behind you. I saw videos of that. This guy was recording in the grocery store, and he saw this woman. No, man, it was a man. He was doing witchcraft on a woman. He was talking to her, and then he did something with his hands and made a suggestion with his hand up her skirt. I don't know what happened after that. Oh, a hummingbird. What? I just saw a hummingbird. And then she got sick later on. And she saw the video went viral, and she said that she got sick after that. Like, she went home sick. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta pray wherever you go. Oh my God, how cute is this? Oh my gosh, a little hummingbird. He's over there. He's on that flower. Thank you, Jesus. I would have never been awoke. I would have never woke up today to see that. Oh my gosh, I've seen it all. That's like my second hummingbird I've ever seen back here. So cute. So yeah, so they stand close to you like that because they're trying to take your energy. And they cough, they sneeze. I used to have so many people used to do that to me in line. I used to say, "Can you back the fuck up?" And they giggle. That's a witch. So then there was another video. And this is all over the internet too. This lady took out a necklace. It was a upside down pyramid stone. She had like an amethyst one. So she had it on a chain, like a necklace or whatever. And she was putting witchcraft all over the chicken. I don't know, she thought she was blessing it, I guess, but no. You hear them how they had to interrupt? So she was like swinging like a pendulum, that's what it was. Swinging it above the chicken. So I was like, what the fuck? That's why you pray over your food. I pray over my food all the time. I mean, my stomach went haywire anyway, but I'm alive, aren't I? There you go. So the guy that made the YouTube videos, he wound up unaliving himself because the gangster had gone too much. He was getting hit with voice of skull, dew weapons, microwave energy weapons, all that. MK Ultra, I think he was under too. He was under witchcraft and warlock craft, whatever that's called. All kinds of stuff, but he didn't have Christ. I keep telling people you have to pray to God. I put on prayer videos before I leave the house a lot of the times. A lot. While I'm in the bathroom, that's when the gang stalking starts. The people that live next door on this side. It's a young couple. When I first saw them, they had red and black. Like, he had a black jacket, she had a red jacket. And they used to just, synchronize with me in the wintertime. And then now they don't do it so much. Like, there's only a certain amount of time a certain perps get to do stuff. In the summer, the husband, or whatever the hell he was, comes out with a synchronicity hoodie. It had something synchronicity or something like that. I was like, what the hell is this? So I took a picture of it. I was like, that is gang stalking right there. And then I would go to the bathroom, and I have like the shower behind the wall there. I would hear knocking, like every single day at the same time. So like, this is when they were home. Now they don't have to do it because they're not home. So about 2 weeks ago, I heard it, the same thing. So I had a video about gang stalking on, and I had the speaker towards the wall. Like, I opened the shower door and I aimed the video at them. Didn't do it again. But you know, these perps, if they don't do it again, they tell the handler, and the handler will send somebody else to take over. They still, you know, they do gang stalking by hitting the Wi-Fi. Because my internet went out from nowhere, like, out of the blue. While I was watching something, and I know it was them because they probably know how to fucking do that from their end. I saw the machines. That one's a smaller machine. And then there's a video on YouTube how to hack into the people that are hacking into you. Yeah, I'm not a computer tech person, so I wouldn't know how to do that, but that's kind of funny. That's ironic, too. That's pretty cool. The little hummingbird was so cute. I'm so glad I woke up. Listen, as much sleep as I need, I will take it. Rest is good for the soul, too. Like I was not sure about going out today. I felt so sick. Like iron, my stomach was full of iron. Like it was just, ugh. I said yes to going to the store anyway. I said maybe I shouldn't have did that, but I'm glad I did. So I went to CVS. There was perps in there. As I was looking through the aisles, they were like getting in my way. I'm like, I went so fast away from them. Like they seemed annoyed that I did that. Oh well. And in the parking lot when I was coming out, it was a guy just standing there, a random guy smoking. They do that. They always like to smoke in doorways. And then there was a truck on his license plate had the Medusa symbol on it. So it's a woman's face with 3 legs. It's like the Sicilian flag or whatever. I'm not Sicilian, but I am Italian. So they like to mess with me in that way too. One time I said out loud what I wanted the perps to wear, and the next day they wore it. A whole bunch of them. So one of them in particular, he passes by me. I'm like, good job, perp. You wearing what I told you to wear? And I have the song, when I move, you move, just like that. I played that for them a couple times. Just walking, down the block, I would play it. They don't like that song very much, do they? No. What was the other song? I played News Uprising, is called. That's a good song to play at the perps. They don't like that song either. I wonder why. If you listen to the lyrics of that song, I wonder why the perps wouldn't like that song. Then Riding Dirty by Chameleon, that's a good one too. They don't like that song. Oh, fucking well, I don't like gang stalk, so I guess it's gonna be a problem. There's a whole bunch of songs they don't like. They don't like the Snitch 9 song when he goes, "You're mad." So there's like a little clip of just the chorus line of that on YouTube. Yeah, it's funny. I played it in front of them. They would just look at me dirty. Like, yep, fuck you. What was the other? Because he laughed in the song too. And yeah, they're a bunch of haters. He says that in the song too. Bunch of haters. Damn right they are. You can go on websites like Etsy and have t-shirts made that said, "I heart my haters." That's right. Without your haters, what are you going to do? You need haters. They will build your self-esteem. There was a saying that said, somebody throws rocks at you, don't throw them back. Build your bridge or whatever. I forgot what it was, but I'm like, that's a good idea. I guess they're going to be really mad at me. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, they weren't too happy about that last week either. Soon I was doing my nice arm workouts right in the window seat. a cop car came by, put his siren on for 1 second and lights, and while he turned the corner, and then shut them off. Then 3 different type of red cars came behind him. And then this guy came around with a cane, wasn't using it right, talking to himself. Okay. Then I walk a little further when I leave. This person had something on their purse that I was talking about to somebody else the day before. They listen to our conversations. Somebody's very loud talking right now. Of course they are. I'm gonna go in. I gotta drink my Gatorade and drink some water. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking fight these people. They already had perps on my porch. Only in the dream world. Whole bunch of teenagers just hanging on my porch wearing red and black and white. They got their Jordans on, their Bulls jerseys and shorts. Just chilling like they own the place. So I got out there in the dream. I videotaped them. And I called the police and had them arrested. And they were not too happy about that because they think they're going to win now. You know what I mean? No, buddy. I'm older than you. I'm old enough to be your mom. You're going to listen to me now. Enough is enough. Even Voodoo Smurf, the next day, when I saw him with that dagger, he was in my dream. He was in Dunkin'. He drank my coffee. And that day, I ordered a large iced coffee. And I watched him take it. He's like, yeah, I drank your drink, so what? I took off the top, and I poured it right on top of him. The whole fucking thing, just right on top of him. Then I woke up. That felt good. Yeah, stop fucking with me, perps, alright? Don't fuck with TIs. Because we ain't fighting back now. There's your sign, because they're trying to stop me from talking now. I don't know what that noise is. But it's fucking annoying as fuck. Shut the fuck up, perps. Suck a dick, perps. You hear that? Bump, 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 bump. Shut up. Shouldn't they be done building for the day? I think so. It's almost 5 o'clock. I don't want to go home. Even that, it's not even, I don't mind them building stuff. They knocked down the house 2 doors up from me on the right side of me. They built it from the ground up. They just tore everything down, rebuilt it. You know, these are old houses, so they all need to be fixed like that. And then on the other side, there was a lot, like an empty lot. So they built a 4-story house. One family, 4 stories. I tell you, they got some money. This is not good. At least something's being built there. You know, it's not just going to stay empty. So, you know, it's going to be a while before they finish. And that dog is barking. I don't see the dog. Arf, arf. Arf, arf. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I bark though. Arf. Arf, arf. Arf, arf, arf.